Hi, first grade. I know it's already in the afternoon and hopefully you've already finished a lot of your schoolwork for today. But I wanted to go over some of the things that you're learning, make sure that you're doing things correctly, and just check in with you to see how you're doing. First thing I wanted to talk about was writing. I have seen some amazing writing. Thank you for those of you who are sending your pictures of your writing in to me so that I can give you feedback. Remember, I love to tell you things that I liked about your writing and that were really good strengths and glows, but I also want to always give you a grow. So there are times when I will let you know that there's something to change or to add to your writing. So please listen really closely to that feedback, even while you're at home. So if I'm asking you to check your spelling or check to make sure you're adding and, so, because to extend those details or making sure you're actually using that paragraph format, please make sure you are doing that. And I wanted to let you know that I am still on Team Horses, and it looks like Zarek has joined me on Team Horses, and so did Anna. I have a few others, so I'm glad that I wasn't alone in that. I was afraid we were all going to be Team Unicorn. But I love hearing all of your ideas. Today, your writing was about your opinion on cookies or cake and which one is better. And that's a really hard decision, but I'm hoping you will give me some strong details, maybe which kinds you like, why you prefer them, and try to make me convinced of your own choice. And I won't tell you my team decision yet of which one I prefer. But I wanted to look at yesterday's writing because then I didn't ask you to turn them in, and I really just did a read aloud yesterday. I wanted to use that writing to model for you what my expectations are. I know in the classroom we always know those expectations, but being at home, we are not with me, and you're not with me. And so I don't get to check things and go over those things, and I want to remind you that your writing at home is the same as it was at school. So your opinion yesterday was whether or not you prefer soccer or dance. And that's a hard decision because there are lots of great things about both, and many of you are in our dance club at school, and I know a lot of you play soccer on the weekends too. I wanted to model a plan for you first. In my opinion, many of you might not know this, but I grew up learning lots of dance. I did ballet and tap and jazz, and I competed, and I loved dance. So I'm going to choose dance today, even though I think there are lots of amazing things about soccer as well. So remember, I have my plan, I have my topic and my closing. I'm choosing to prefer dance as my opinion. My first detail, I'm going to mention that there are costumes you wear when you dance. I'm going to put that you get to perform on a stage when you dance. And I think you build a lot of muscle as a dancer. It's a lot of hard work, and I think it is very much a sport as well because you do a lot of activity, lots of growing, lots of muscle building and strength exercises. So before I write, remember we like to speak our plan. And I don't have the cubes here at home. I wish I did, but I know how to follow an order. I want to make sure that I am expanding my details with and, so, because. You'll also notice in your writing samples that on the back it gives you some sentence stems you can be using. Because an opinion is how you think and feel, you can use sentence stems like I feel, I think, I believe, and I prefer. Those are great sentence stems to be able to express your thinking in an opinion writing. So I'm going to do that for you as well today. In my opinion, dance is better for many reasons. Hope you're saying period. First, you get to wear, I need a juicy word. You get to wear sparkly costumes, and that helps me to be unique. Period. Next, with dance, I prefer dancing because you get to perform on a stage. Period. Last, I believe, I'm choosing from my list, I believe that dancing builds lots of muscle, and that is a very healthy thing. Period. As you can see, I prefer dancing over soccer for many reasons. Okay, so you might have noticed I used juicy words like sparkly. I used the the sentence stems I believe and I prefer. These are right there in your packet. So if you're not sure how to spell them or which ones to use, please refer back to your packet. And I was able to use and, so, because to expand my details. Speaking this plan out to your family is a great idea. Even if you're speaking it out to just your stuffed animals, just getting those words out of your mouth can really help you to make decisions on adjectives you will use and which sentence stems you will use. So give yourself that time to speak it out and practice it before you write it. Okay, so